It was obvious that a long time would pass before Tesla's newest factories in Texas and Germany could ramp up significantly. Since Giga Shanghai and Tesla's Fremont factory are producing EVs at an increasing rate, Tesla stated that it was not counting on Giga Berlin or Giga Texas to have a significant impact when Tesla provided its annual production and delivery estimates. So in today's video, we will check out Model Y production boost in Giga Berlin. The first facility of Tesla in Europe, Giga Berlin, will eventually supply all of Europe with the company's vehicles. The facility began operations in March 2022 and is now ramping up mass output. Although supply chain issues in the spring hampered progress, Tesla is rapidly ramping up manufacturing and catching up. By June 2022, Tesla had already reached the goal of producing 1,000 Model Y crossovers per week in Berlin. Much more recently, at Giga Texas, the same objective was accomplished. Tesla has a way of achieving its objectives. The most recent objective was ramping up production at Giga Berlin to 2,000 Model Ys a week, and it seems Gigafactory Berlin has successfully produced 2,000 vehicles in a week. This results in a Model Y run rate of more than 100,000 units annually, a remarkable achievement for such a new plant. Interestingly, to mark the factory's 2000 Model Y week, a picture of the factory employees posing with a white Model Y was released by Tesla Germany Berlin. The recent accomplishment by Giga Berlin was particularly intriguing because of how quickly it occurred. Tesla revealed in June that Giga Berlin was producing 1,000 Model Ys weekly. This suggests that Tesla Germany was able to double its Model Y output in a relatively short amount of time. It's interesting to note that previous insider reports have referred to Tesla Germany's achievement of producing 2,000 Model Ys per week. For instance, in August, there were rumors that Tesla Germany intended to produce 2,000 Model Y vehicles each week by the end of September. Given the time of Tesla's Giga Berlin announcement, this goal appears to have been met. This suggests that Tesla may very well meet its target of 5,000 vehicles produced per week by the first quarter of 2023, as alluded to by the company at an open-door event in Grünheide last month. Gigafactory Berlin now produces over 100,000 Model Y automobiles annually at a run rate of 2,000 vehicles per week. Without a doubt, Giga Berlin could significantly increase Tesla's fourth quarter earnings with this output level. But the Giga Berlin is still developing, so there's still work to be done. On the other hand, a more experienced Tesla facility, Giga Shanghai, reportedly aimed to produce 3,000 automobiles daily. Given that Tesla is constructing a second auto manufacturing facility close by, expectations are strong that Giga Shanghai will continue to boost its output even further. However, Giga Berlin is no pushover either. During the Q2 2022 earnings call, Tesla SVP of Powertrain and Energy Engineering Drew Baglino stated that the German plant could produce 5,000 Model Ys per week by the end of the year. It's important to note that Tesla has already achieved certain advancements to speed up manufacturing, even though the firm only recently inaugurated Giga Berlin. Before we continue, hold up. If you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic, as we have seen, Tesla keeps proving that it can speed up production at its factories throughout the globe and that the changes are having an effect. This makes it clear how the same techniques and improvements may have an equivalent effect at each of Tesla's factories. In order to boost production for Model Y in Giga Berlin, Tesla intends to increase the number of shifts in December 2022 in order to operate the facility continuously. By the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023, their target is at producing a capacity of 5,000 Model Ys per week. In the second half of May, the facility began operating in 2 shifts, just a few months after Giga Berlin's operations got underway. The end of June saw the emergence of the rumor that Giga Berlin might begin working in 3 shifts in July. This information seemed improbable at the time because the third shift needed a large increase in the facility's workforce and production line set up for 24-hour operation. According to Tesla, Giga Berlin intends to begin operating in 3 shifts as early as December 2022. With this modification, manufacturing around 5,000 automobiles per week or 260,000 cars annually should be possible. Elon Musk stated on the Q2 of 2022 earnings call that Giga Texas and Berlin would likely be able to produce 5,000 Model Ys per week by the end of this year or early in 2023. Moreover, he stated that by the end of 2023, the company hopes to produce 10,000 vehicles per week per plant at these factories, or at least 520,000 vehicles annually. Since the beginning of official series production, Tesla has expanded the model lineup and experimented with a few different production methods in Grünheide. Long-range models are now also produced in Grünheide, whereas initially only the Model Y Performance was. There are rumors that a single-engine basic model has already been constructed on a test basis and that this variation will use BYD's Blade battery. Industry sources claim that BYD has started supplying LFP cells to Tesla, specifically the German plant Grünheide. The first batch of Tesla Model Ys with BYD's Blade batteries is anticipated to roll off the Giga Berlin production line in at most a month. For the time being, Tesla has no plans to use BYD batteries in its China plant in Shanghai. The business will keep putting in CATL and LG Energy Solutions cells there. About 70% of the battery cells installed in the Giga Shanghai comes from CATL and 30% comes from LGES. The rumor that BYD would provide Tesla with LFP cells started to spread in 2021, and this June, a senior BYD manager essentially confirmed the information. However, it is believed that BYD will provide Giga Shanghai at the moment. BYD Blade batteries are most likely to be used in the electric SUV because Tesla is reportedly only producing the Model Y in Grünheide. The report doesn't say whether these are LFP batteries for a new type of drive or a direct replacement for older battery packs made up of 2170 round cells, but the latter is more probable. Industry watchers had previously anticipated Tesla to release a second battery option in addition to the 2170 cells used in the Model Y Performance and a few long-range models constructed in the interim, which would have 4680 cells with a structural battery pack. A battery version without round cells followed right away by LFP chemistry would be novel. The LFP cells in the Blade battery from BYD are arranged in a special, exceptionally long and narrow style. Because they are lithium iron phosphate cells, they are free of nickel and cobalt. Due to its sword-like shape and unique cell chemistry from BYD, the Blade battery pack promises a greater energy density than LFP cells in a more traditional configuration. Previous reports suggest that up to 150 watt-hour per kilogram should be feasible. Furthermore, BYD has underlined the battery's high level of safety repeatedly. Aside from the duplicate nature of several essential components, the cost of LFP batteries is a noteworthy benefit. Lower energy density and power output or consumption are downsides of the technology, and charging power is often lower than that of batteries made of NCM cells. In order to function with a second fully staffed shift, Tesla aims to raise the number of personnel at its Grünheide facility in Brandenburg from 5,000 to 6,000 this month. All Grünheide client vehicles are still painted white or black, and tests for the deep crimson and mercury silver metallic paint treatments are likely ongoing. The German Tesla facility hit a significant milestone in June by producing 1,000 Model Ys each week. According to onlookers, Giga Austin in Texas, which launched soon after Grünheide, has reportedly also attained this output pace. A Tesla employee posted the information on Snapchat, and a related image immediately gained popularity on Twitter. It appears to be a photo of a private celebration in which workers signed a plaque bearing the 1,000 Tesla milestone and the Tesla logo. Texas now only produces the standard range Model Y, which has a structural battery pack with 4680 cells. Moreover, Austin is now producing Model Y long range with traditional battery packs of 2170 cells. And it's a wrap. What do you think will happen in terms of output at Giga Berlin? Do you believe it will be able to achieve its goal? Comment down below. Also, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. Goodbye!